Hello everyone, my name is Roni Ali and I'm a senior petroleum engineer from NATO NCC. Today I will be presenting our proposal presentation on behalf of me and my teammates from B Fuel Company. Starting our presentation, I would like to outline the points that will be covered today. I will start by talking about our company profile, then talk about the provided data and which tasks were achieved using those data, a very brief reservoir summary, our work schedule, and finalizing the presentation by talking about our future plans and cost analysis and labor hours. Our company is based in Vancouver, Canada, and our company is a very young company that was established in 2020. Our mission is to provide the world with the finest hydrocarbons to meet the daily needs. Four departments are available in our company. First one is well logging department, second is well log analysis department, third is drilling design department, and finally we have well completion department. We were provided with 19 last files of 19 wells in which we were able to use to plot our well logs. Also, rock compressibility and initial pressures were provided for us. Relative permeability data was provided for us, in which we were able to plot relative permeability curves and determine our initial water saturation and our residual oil saturation as 0.2 and 0.1 respectively. From fluid properties, we also concluded that we have a black oil reservoir with an API of 35, a specific gravity of 0.85. Also, production history for 20 wells were provided for us, which we can see that we produced 33.2 mstb of oil, 2.76 mmscf of gas. Looking at the Kelly-Bushing elevation and the top of the formation for all the provided wells, we can see that we have a difference of 200 meters between each of them. And this will lead us to a conclusion that our reservoir is an offshore reservoir. Moving on, this is an area view for our um, wells and our field. The longitude and latitude and longitude are in feet. This is one of the provided wells, the last files. We plotted these wells using Python, and I chose this well for display because this well has the most data. We have 5 tracks from this well: SPGR track, resistivity track, N-Phi Roby track, caliber track, and DT track. Unfortunately, due to my screen resolution, the axes above resistivity and N-Phi tracks are not seen properly. The blue line in the resistivity track represents for us the shallow resistivity readings. The green line is representing the medium resistivity readings, and the red line is representing the deep resistivity readings. Also, the black line in the N-Phi Roby track is representing for us the PEF log. Moving on, this is another example of one of our logs. This is log 26. I just used this log, I just used M-Phi and Roby from this log, and I used SP and GR from this log to be able to understand what type of formation we have. I used quick look interpretation to be able to conclude what type of rocks do we have, and as seen, we have mostly dolomite in our reservoir and some limestone residuals in between of them. Our workflow is to analyze the field data into three parts actually: well logging, fluid properties, and mapping. From well logging, we are planning to obtain porosity, lithology, and from fluid properties, we will try to use material balance to be able to calculate original oil in place and original gas in place. Also, we will try to create some maps in which we will be able to obtain the bulk volume and calculate also original oil in place and original gas in place using the volumetric method. After finishing these, we will try also to locate our new well. After locating our new well, we are planning to design our mud window, our casing design, choose our bit type, drill sting design, and completion of the well. Here we have the nav chart of our future plans. Each colored box indicates 5 hours of labor work. The dark blue boxes are indicators of the work done so far. The light blue are indicators of the planned time for each of the tasks presented, and the yellow boxes are the presentation weeks. Here finally we have our cost analysis and labor hours. We are planning we actually spent 15 hours on plotting the well logs. Structure and stratigraphic correlations took 10 hours from us. Mapping also took 10 hours. Lithology also took 10 hours from us. Uncertainty, probabilistic versus deterministic assessment. We just looked at the deterministic assessment, in which we spent 5 hours of labor. Our fluid properties also, we spent 5 hours of labor on it. PVT and reservoir types, 10 hours we spent on it. And then we are planning to spend 10 hours on each of pore and fracture pressures using logs, permeability using logs, and well tests. 10 hours also for mud window. Then we're planning to spend 15 hours in well and casing design, 10 more hours for mud design, lithology, bit type, and drill string design. Also, we have almost around between 10 to 15 hours for each cement job and computation design, pump pressures, rates and rig operation calculation, rig selection, and cost analysis. This was the end of our presentation, and I would be glad to answer any questions. Thank you for your time and for your patience.